up, guys? It's your girl Joe, and I'm back today with another video. Right, guys. For those that are new to my channel, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So every time that I upload, you guys will be notified. Okay? And please, guys, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another best friend to do the same. Right, guys? I know that you've seen the title, what we're gonna be talking about today. But before I say that, I know that I tested 2 days ago, and I did say that I'm gonna give you guys an update about the results. So, yep, we're gonna jump straight right into that now. Basically, guys, around about the 27th of December, just after Christmas, we're downstairs having a drink and playing music and stuff like that. We had one of our friends that came over, so we was just chilling, just having a chat and stuff. And then all of a sudden,
I started to feel ill, innit?
all of a sudden, yeah, he started to feel ill. He went upstairs. Then the next thing I got on my phone is a text message from him. Hey, can you come upstairs for a minute? I need to talk to you. I'm thinking, but you was just downstairs, like, you know what I mean? Like 2 minutes ago. Anyways, went upstairs and he was like coming from head to toe underneath the duvet, guys. No kidding about that.
I had a proper high fever, man.
Yeah, so I looked at him.
My eyeballs were like coming out. Bad headache. I was like, it was instantly, because remember the morning I was fine, like.
Yeah, exactly. So I looked at him. I was like, "What's wrong with you?" He's like, "I'm not feeling well. My head, man. I feel my head is about to explode." Wow.
Seriously, it was.
I've got a proper headache, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Okay, have you taken any paracetamols?" He was like, "No, I don't think I checked if there's any paracetamols yet, or something along those lines." So I was like, "Okay." So I went downstairs and I made him one of my grandma's specialty, which is crushed garlic and ginger boiled together. Guys, if you don't know about the recipe, you should try it when you got the flu or anything like that. Trust me, it works a miracle. So yeah, so I done that for him and I brought it upstairs. And I was like, yeah, have this and stuff like that. And then I filled up the I think it was the face basin with some warm water and stuff like that. Yeah. And then I put some stuff in there, some salt and some different stuff. So I was like, after you drink the tea, just go soak yourself for a bit and then see how you feel after. So I left him and went back downstairs. And then I came back probably about half an hour to see how he's doing and stuff like that. And then I asked him how he's feeling. He was like, yeah, he's feeling a little bit much better, but he's got a proper banging headache that just won't go away. So I was like, oh.
Head was proper banging.
Yeah.
Couldn't even open my eyes properly. Seriously.
Yeah, it was bad.
My back, my feet, my temperature was proper high. Like I was burning.
Yeah.
My skin was like burning. I was like, no way.
I actually thought he was just getting the man flu.
That's what I thought.
I'm like thinking in my head, yo, you should just man up. You know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah, that happened and stuff like that. And then obviously I think we just left it and then he went to bed. You know, he came back downstairs for a little bit, I think. Yeah, and then he went back to bed and stuff like that. So yeah, so the following morning he woke up and I'm like, "So how you feeling today?" He was like, "Man, I feel much better today, you know."
Yeah, the morning after I still had a slight headache, but the morning after I felt alright. Felt good.
Yeah. So then obviously we left it as that because obviously he's feeling better, you know. So we're like, "Yep, that's an A+. I mean, my recipe worked." So
definitely did work though, because
yeah. So basically we left that, and then I think it was about 2 days after I woke up, and trust me guys, it was my back, it was it was everything, my head, my eyes. Trust me, it was bad, you know. So I thought, you know what, I just got what he had. And I'm thinking, well, I'm just going to drink that tea and just soak myself and everything's going to go away. Nope. That didn't happen. So I left it, after a day or so, I started to feel just a little tiny bit better, but knowing myself, I carried on as normal and stuff like that. I think it was just after New Year's, I got a text message from that same friend that was at my house on the 27th. So we were downstairs and stuff, and the text message came through, and it was like,
What did he say?
"Hey Joe, just to let you know, I know I was around your house, blah 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 blah, on such and such, blah 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 blah. I've just got my test results back, and I've tested positive." I literally,
I just looked at him.
honestly, I looked at the phone and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Nah, don't tell me."
I was
Nah.
thinking straight away, we probably
Yeah, I was like thinking you get me.
got the virus.
So I was like, he's like, below that he even said, "I think that you might, have to go get a test because obviously I was around your house and stuff like that." So I was like, okay then, send me the link, blah blah blah. Went on the website, book a test straight away.
That was the Sunday.
Yeah, because the Monday morning I had to be in work for 6 a.m. So obviously I had to inform work what was happening and stuff like that. So I booked a test that same Sunday night at about 5:30 to 6 o'clock ish, I think. Yeah.
It was 6:30. Yeah.
Yeah, I got my test booked. I went over to the test site, got the test done, came back home, and I was just waiting for my results. He didn't get his test done till.
Because I didn't get the time. Like, it was
Yeah.
already late in the day, so I didn't get a good time to go do it. So I had to wait till the next day.
Exactly.
So I booked like a 10:30.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Monday. So then he got his one the Monday. So there we were, both of us sat down waiting. Because obviously, guys, once you get tested for corona, you have to isolate. So we were just waiting. Then I think it was after about a day.
No, it wasn't a day. It was like the same. When I got tested the Monday, it was like early 5 a.m. I got the text and an email Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Saying that I was positive. But you didn't get your test until like the day after
yours, yeah.
So then now I have to isolate. I'm thinking she's probably got it. So then we just had to wait for your one to come.
Yeah. And then eventually my one did come. And guys, I tested positive as well. So we both were positive. And to be honest, without my friend messaging me, we wouldn't even know if we had corona or not.
We would have probably just carried on.
Yeah, we thought it was just like a little flu or a little, just a little something that's in the air or something like that.
Because a couple of days after, I was feeling all right.
Yeah.
It's then like probably 3 days after, I started losing my scent and my taste.
It was bad, guys.
Yeah, appetite.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any fever or.
But I had fever.
Headache.
Yeah, I had proper fever, guys. I was bad, honestly. I had this really bad cough because when I get the flu, guys, I normally have a really dry cough. So I had this
cough that last month.
Yeah, honestly. So, I just want to ask you. So, when you got your test results and you tested positive, how are you feeling and stuff like that? I never really asked you that, to be honest.
Oh, I was just thinking fuck. To isolate.
Yeah.
Can't go to work.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about other people have
been around and stuff like that.
Yeah,
exactly. It's true. Yeah, because basically we had to contact anyone that we been around or anything like that.
Anyone we was in contact with, between those couple of weeks.
Exactly. Guys, when I got my results, to be honest, I don't know, I was laying in bed, so I wasn't frightened or scared, I
wasn't frightened.
I just looked at the phone, and I was just laying there, and I'm thinking, wow, I can't believe I actually tested for corona positive. Honestly, I just
and the thing is, like, we wasn't like feeling like proper sick.
Yeah,
just like
exactly.
probably like 1 day, 2 days, like, and after that we were just carrying
on, yeah,
normal, but we were still isolating.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just looked at the message and I don't know, I was just thinking, when I retest for this again, I just want to be negative, to be honest. That's all I was thinking about. Because, you know, you see it on the telly and stuff like that, but you never think,
so many people dying.
Yeah, and you never think you'll actually be tested positive and stuff, you know. Even when you look at the news and you see the numbers going up and thinking, blah, 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 numbers tested positive today, and you're thinking, I'm part of that numbers. That's what I was thinking.
No, but I just wanted to done my isolation and get back to work.
Exactly, yeah.
I just staying in the house is just mad.
Yeah. So we've done like we had to do 10 days of isolation, guys. But I think on our 8th day, we had a retest done. Because I definitely had to get a retest done to go back into work. Because work wouldn't allow me to just come straight into work like that without being tested and being negative, really. So obviously on the 8th day I went and get a retest. Well, both of us did actually. So there we were again, waiting. And I'm thinking, oh gosh, I just hope that that
but
test
remember the
is
morning.
negative.
Remember the morning of the test. Your test was you done yours and it was like half 11.
Yeah, 11:30.
And you left the house before me, like probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, guys, to be honest with you, my driving skills is not really top notch.
She got lost. I
got lost in some university for about an hour.
Because I was not too far behind you, and I was thinking like, how did I miss you? Like,
It was quite funny though, because trust me, guys, I was just driving up and down in this university, asking the little uni kids, you know, like, guys, do you know where the blah 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 test site is? And that one is telling me left, the next one is saying right, the next one is saying roundabout, and I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm just gonna drive back home.
But
So
coming from having my test, on my way back to the car, I'm seeing her pulling up in her car. I was like, I'm thinking she's already done like long time.
Yeah.
Because she left the house before me.
Yeah.
Walk up to her and I was like, you haven't done your test yet. She was like, I got lost in the university. And I was like, oh.
To be honest, guys, like, it was, I think someone said it was some car park A or whatever.
It was long though before you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to put that in the sat nav and just see how it goes. So I done that. Finally, guys, I saw directions to the test site. So, like, you know, prior to entering, and I'm looking for a parking spot because I'm thinking, they got bare cars in there. They barely got space. Like, you got to line up or something like that to get a parking spot. And I'm thinking, that car.
The line was long.
I'm like, that car look like it's the car. I'm thinking that in my head. Guys, honestly, guess who I saw approaching me? It was him. So, but yeah, so.
I was thinking like.
I got my test done eventually, like after an hour or something like that. So yeah, I spent 2 hours rather than spending half an hour to get a test done.
I was already back home.
But I blame the driving. Yeah, not the driver, the driving.
It's like the area is located as well. If you're not,
it's a bit.
There's not like many signs to direct you.
You don't see any signs where the test site is.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that happened, guys. So guess what? We came back home and then we had to isolate again before we get our second results. And as always, he got his results first.
Yeah, I got mine first.
And it was
negative.
So he was negative, guys. So when, I was still sleeping or something like that, and I was like, I didn't even wake up properly. I didn't get the wax out of my eyes, and he was like, oh, have you got your test results yet? And I'm like, no, I haven't even looked at my phone. He was like, I got mine already and it's negative. I was like, okay, nice.
Because I'm thinking if I'm negative, then you should be negative.
Yeah, so when he said that, straight away I grabbed my phone, see if I got any text message from the NHS, and there was nothing, unfortunately. Mine came like the next day, the following day. Was sat down on the sofa and stuff, and I'm like, looking at my phone at some taxis, and he was like right next to me. So obviously the message came in, guys, and we read it together, and I was positive. So
She was still positive.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Exactly. Because to be honest, when he said he was negative, I thought that I would have been negative
I
as
thought the
well.
same.
You get me? So obviously the text message came back and I was still positive. So there we are in the house. He's negative, I'm positive. When the text message came in, guys, to be honest, I was, I didn't believe that I was still positive. I would just keep looking at it for like minutes or something like that.
I was thinking like,
and he was sat down. He got up where he was sitting down next to me, and he went and sat on the next sofa. And I keep looking at him like. Then half an hour, he went upstairs because he was mad because I was still positive and stuff like that. Because
I'm thinking like, if you're still positive and I'm negative, then I still need to isolate. I still can't go back to work as normal, so I still have to isolate with you.
And not only that, guys, he was quite upset that I was still positive, obviously because he can't really. Can't really. But yeah, we're not gonna go into that. So. Basically, guys, we tried our best to follow the protocols in the house and stuff like that. Obviously, we wasn't in close contact with each other. Otherwise,
after knowing you were still positive we had to isolate from each other. I slept in our spare bedroom. But we couldn't stay in the same room in the house. If she comes downstairs to have something to eat and that, she had to sanitize after herself.
Or the toilet or anything like that.
And then I can come and use that room after she's done.
So we did try our very best, obviously, because we know that I still have to go back and do a next test, and So guys,
I still have to continue isolating.
Exactly. So from the moment I realized that I was still positive, I was like, I gotta get this thing. It's got to go. Honestly, I was so fed up. I mean, for those people that like being at home 24/7, I mean, that's 24/7. Yeah, sorry, that's your guys. That's that's your thing, innit?
Being in the house is just
but trust me, it was like jail. You get me? So I couldn't go anywhere, honestly. You know what I mean? We had to go anywhere. We had to be ordering food, and some parts of it was quite difficult and stuff like that. So so I drank loads of tea, did lots of exercises. I still kept going and still keeping vitamins. Still keeping my mindset positive that my next test will be negative. All right, guys. So here we are today.
Now remember that test you had to retest.
Yeah, the one I done. So that's what. Exactly.
Still waiting for that result of that last one you. Done,
No, but the results came this morning.
Oh yeah.
So you did it last week. I was like,
it's like
how many times I have to retest? So so the results for the next test, guys, that I done like 2 days ago, came in this morning, and I'm glad to say, guys, I'm now out of prison. I'm now free.
It's negative.
Yep, I'm negative. Yeah. So I'm really.
So we're outside.
Yeah, really. No, not outside, but at least we can go shops and stuff like that. Yeah.
Many shops are open.
But grocery shopping and whatever. Yeah. So I'm really happy that I turned out to be negative. To be honest, after testing like positive back to back, like twice. Yeah. I'm really happy.
But the whole experience of it wasn't. I thought it would have been like worse than what people are saying and that. But probably.
Remember, it reacts to people differently, innit? So, I mean, thank God we didn't get it so bad that we had to go in hospital or anything like that, guys. Probably because we're always keeping active, and I normally train quite a lot and stuff like that. Yeah. So. Probably, I don't know. I'm just assuming that's probably the reason why and stuff like that. So guys, to be honest, that's just our little story time on us having corona and stuff like that. I just want to say one thing about this whole thing, guys, the corona stuff. Guys, please do not take it for a joke, because It is not. Honestly, it really isn't.
Stay home.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
I mean, if you don't have to go out, just don't go. And when you do go out, guys, please, I'm begging you guys, just wear your mask.
Yeah, protect yourself and protect others.
Exactly. Sanitize, guys. You know, wash your hands regularly, because it's really important. You know what I mean? Some people just take it like...
Because you don't know where you're going to get that
You don't
from.
know. To be honest, we did. I didn't even know where we got it from, honestly. And the friends that tested around us tested negative. Yeah. So, you know, we're thinking like, where did that come about, to be honest? But we're so grateful that it didn't do much harm and stuff like that to us, to be honest. Sorry
for everyone who's had their families lost in all of this pandemic.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
Exactly.
Everyone in hospital at the moment, everyone in isolation. Yeah. Everyone just have to keep safe out there. It's just crazy.
All right. Yeah. So guys, we now come to the end of our video, and thank you guys so much for the love that you've been showing me for the past few days. Just keep it flowing, guys. Keep sharing, keep viewing, and we shall see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Just always remember to like, share, subscribe,
and hit that notification bell
so you can get notified every time we post.
Bye, guys.